अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन परमानन्दं सद्गुरुं गुरुब्रह्मा गुरुविष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्ति पूजामूलं गुरुपदं मंत्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय, स्वामी जी महाराज की जय। शिवोहम। Today we are taking the 22 stanza of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. This is the important stanza of Bhagavad Gita because on these stanza some institutions are based. अनन्याश्रित्यन्तो मां ये जना पर्युपासते तेषां नित्याभियुक्तानां योगक्षेमं वहाम्यहम्। अनन्यः चिन्तयन्त मां ये जनाः पर्युपासते तेषां नित्याभियुक्तानां योगक्षेमं वहाम्यहम्। Ananya, it means nothing in this universe, only God. No ego, only God. चिंतयन्तः, चिंतयन्तः it means they only stand in their existence. They do not give the importance of Maya. Mam, it means to me Sachidananda Paramatma existing in every living and non-living beings. It is called Ma. Paryupasate, Mam, ye means those persons. Jana, it means the persons, they love the God extremely. Paryupasate, it means they try to come near the God existence and give up the Maya. Tesham, this type, Nityabhiyuktanam, continuously submerge in me, continuously join in me. Yoga, it means the enlightenment inside, to knowing the presence of existence inside Atma Sakshatkara, that is called yoga. Kshem, the procedure to knowing yourself, that is called Kshem. Baham, it means I. I take care, I look after. In the simple word, its meaning is that those persons who are live in me, Ananya, it means nothing, only me is presence in all universe. And they continuously submerge in me with a great love. And this type of joined person to me, this type of submerged person, they are in me, I am in them. That is called Yoga Yukta, Nitya Yoga Yukta. And this type, they worship me. That they and me are never differ. We are submerge each other. This type of persons, the liberation and the method of liberation, the sadhana and the result of the sadhana, both I care. The Sadguru Satchidananda Paramatma Lord Krishna, the master of uncountable galaxies and the master of millions universes, came on the earth and giving the immortal nectar of Atma Sakshatkara, make the medium Arjuna and give the Geeta. The Geeta is a stream of Atma Jnana, self-knowing, ultimate knowledge of liberation. This stanza is the very nice shadow of some institutions. They are not understanding the right meaning of this stanza, or even they understand but they do not accepting, because if they accept the right meaning of this stanza, their all business in the name of the false activities in the name of spirituality will be stop and destroy. And the millions-dollar business in the name of the God will be go in the loss, because they are not accepting the ultimate truth which is living in them, that is the Krishna. Krishna is the Atma, Krishna is the Satchidananda Paramatma, and Krishna is in you in the form of your existence. So the first word of this stanza, Ananyaha. Ananyaha means Ananyaha. It means nobody is other there. Only God is present in every living beings. So if you are stand this supreme knowledge of liberation, that is called Atma Sakshatkara, or the supreme enlightenment, or the self-knowing, or the Buddhatva, or the Tattva Jnana, or the self-realization. There is the many names. So it is called Ananya, because The God is not other. The mortal material bodies is other. God is your real existence. So, in this stanza's starting words is so precious. The Krishna is telling, if you become the Ananya, if you become that you and me are not different, we are both one, then you are now taking the admission in this spiritual highest knowledge of liberation. So the Masters comes on this earth for this, giving this achievement to the seekers. From the sensory organs, you do anything that cannot be reached to the God, because the God is the Indriyatita. The God is beyond the sensory organs. If you chant the mantra chant by your mouth, or mantra chant by your mind, or mantra chant by your breath, these all three are mortal, not immortal. You cannot pick immortality by the mortal things. So, the chanting of mantras and playing on the musical instruments and making the rallies and moving street to street, it is not consciousness of Krishna, because the Krishna is not your sensory organs. Krishna is beyond all your sensory organs. Krishna is your Atma. If the Krishna is your sensory organs, there is no need of Geeta on this earth, or no need of Bhagavatam, or no need of the Upanishads. If Krishna is worshipped by only your sensory organs, and there is nothing to awareness, that is like a parrot, you can teach them to make the voice Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So the meaning of this stanza, the persons taking wrong, and they are wasting their life in the illusion in the name of the spirituality. The meaning of Ananya is that the Krishna is your soul, and if you do not know your soul, then you can never be stand in the Krishna consciousness. Because the consciousness itself showing that consciousness is beyond the intellect, beyond the senses, beyond the mind, beyond the mood, and beyond the ego. The consciousness is called in Hindi Chetana. The consciousness is the supreme stage when you know the Atma Jnana. The consciousness starts from the sensory organs consciousness, activity consciousness. It may be the Sakshi, it is the preparation for meditation, but consciousness is not that you are making a loud sound by the loudspeakers and you are chanting any particular mantras and gathering a lot of persons in the name of the consciousness of Krishna. I always put the quality spiritual norms. I never want quantity or number of my devotees bigger and bigger. Do not want. I want the limited devotees comes, but I never give them the false consciousness. So the knowing yourself, knowing your internal existence of the God, you can call them Krishna and you can call them Rama, Ramyanti iti Rama. Living in every particle, it is the Raman that is called Rama. The Rama and Krishna is not twos, they are one. The Rama, Krishna, Kavira, Nanaka, Gautam, Buddha, Ravidasa, Meera, Radha, Sankaracharya, and the many enlightened persons, the masters, or they are not master even, but they are enlightened. They are the same love and same light and same consciousness. So there must be no differentiation between a particular chamber or between a particular partition in the spirituality. Spirituality never teach us to make the partitions. Spirituality teach us to break all the partitions and differentiations. So the Krishna is the Satchidananda and the Rama is also Satchidananda. There is not two Satchidananda, there is one Satchidananda. So everywhere, every person, every living being is Satchidananda Paramatma. Even the dog, even the crow, even the fish, even the crocodile, even the bear, even the cow, even every living beings is Satchidananda Paramatma, but they do not know and the Paramahansas knows. So who knows or trying to the know internal existence, he must be stand in the Ananya. Ananya, it means God is everywhere and Maya is nothing. If you stand in the God existence, you must become the peaceful. The God cannot be achieved by the activities, because the all activities performed in the Maya. So the Sankaracharya says, Mano buddhi ahankara chittani naham, nacha srota jivve nacha grana netre. I am not the mind, I am not the intellect, I am not the mood, I am not the sensory organs. So why you can achieve that the last achievement of the enlightenment by the mortal senses, they are corrupt with the Maya's dust and dirt. I am not criticizing to any institution, but not for a particular institutions. I am saying the universal truth that the Krishna is living you in the form of your Atma, your soul, and the soul is like a sky. Everything is in sky, but nothing. Everything in sky, but sky nothing in anything. The Krishna is living everywhere, but nothing is attached with Krishna. So the Ananya, it is a very deep meaning of Ananya. No other. Ananya. Ananya. You and God, not twos. You and Krishna is one. And how you know you and Krishna is one? If you chant all the life, You will not know, because the servant and the master relation will not break. The servant is the servant and the master is the masters. There is two departments. Servant always think I will not be a master. But the Vedanta, but this Atma Jnana submerge you, transformate you in the Krishna. You will become the Krishna. Because your sensory organs, your physical body, your mental body, your causal body, all are Maya, and when you stand in this consciousness and knowing, when you will know that this is all Maya, then only one thing will be remaining, that is your Krishna. So my dear friend, this is a very precious stanza of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. The persons, they do not know the reality of the God. Person do not know the real form of the Krishna. So they making the blindness in the society in the name of the Krishna, and building the outer side God for the demonstration and collecting the money, and they are making the blind to others also, and they are collecting lot of money in the name of the Krishna. And what they are doing? If you collect the money, no problem, but you are not expending this money in the welfare of the mankind. There is a lot of institutions in this world. They have the lottest of the money in the name of the religions and the name of the God and name of the Krishna and name of Ganesha and name of others. But they never make any hospital for the poor, for the treatment of the needy persons. They do not make any good school or medical college or engineering college for the poor sector. They knows this thing, that they are blind, they are not meet to the Krishna in their life. They do not enlighten person, they do not know the existence, they are not Atma Sakshatkari. But everybody knows that most can easily gather by the false activities, and the true activities nobody will come. Because truth is unacceptable for general persons. General persons, you create the panic or fear of the God, they will come. You give the incentives in the name of the God, they will come. You give the false activity in the name of the God, they will come. You put the easy things, the worldly actions, the worldly activities, they will come. You put some idols and make the rumors that this is the very magical place. You will come, your work will be done, your marriage will be done, your service will be, your business will be good. So many person will come there. But if you say, come, I will enlighten you, I will free from you the death and birth, very few person, rare and rarest will come. So this is the word of Ananya, is the sign and directive of enlightenment, not the chanting of mantras. Ananya, it means God and me as are not twos, we are one. He is not other. Anya means other. He is not other. He is my soul. He is my love. He is my light. But it is not word. These are not word. It must be your experience by the meditation, and you should awake in that stage of awareness. The awareness and consciousness. There are two words. Consciousness, it means you are attentive to see everything inside doing. You are conscious with the breath, you are seeing your breath. You are conscious with the food, you know which food you must be take and which food you do not be take. You are conscious that you will not smoke because smoking is injurious to the health. You conscious you will not take wine. You conscious that all women are our mothers and sisters. Because this is consciousness. Because this is consciousness, nobody can eat the dirty food with infective food. It is consciousness. If you put this food in front of any kettle, he will eat. It will eat. But if you put the food in front of a blind person and the food is good smelling, even the food is poisoned by anything, he will eat. But if you put that food in front of the aware person, the conscious person, he will not eat. So how to live in the world? It is the consciousness. This is called consciousness. When a person drives the car, we say, please drive consciously, carefully, with the consciousness. But the awareness is the most precious word in the comparison of the consciousness. The awareness is indicating to the ananya. If you are aware, and in your home there is a snake, you are aware. You are not conscious, but you are aware. You know that there is a snake. So snake cannot bite you and you will be safe from the death. So there is 5 snakes in your body. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha. Desires, anger, greediness and possessiveness. These are all snakes. If you are not conscious, you can take the experience and chant the mantra, you cannot conquer the kama. You never conquer the kama by the mantra chanting. It is my challenge. Because as well as you suppress your kama, the kama will come out like a jumping ball. So, the consciousness with the awareness, this is the main principle of the spiritual science. The consciousness with the awareness. So the ananya, no difference you and God. God and you become one after the knowing Atma Sakshatkar, after the standing Atma Sakshatkar, after the formation, that is the stage is ananya. When the main become Narayana, Nar say Narayana, from man to the Narayana, Nar to Narayana. When we say Om Namo Narayana, it means Om, oh, that, who is me, that is me. Namo, it means no, I am not Jiva, I am Narayana. Om Namo Narayana. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. It is not meaning like you think and you are making the sound and musical instrument and befooling the person. They are dancing in the name of the Krishna. all dancing in the Maya, because Maya is dancing in you. The God never dances because God is present in everywhere, in every particle. No need to dance the God. Only the all activities can come in the Maya. So, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om, I say that God is in me in the form of my Atma, my soul. Namo. No, it means no. Mo, it means my Jeev stage or my Manabuddhi Chitta Ahankara. Bhagavate, He is the God of the all universes and the galaxies. Vasudevaya, He is living in every particle. He is living every body. So He is Vasudevaya. It means He is living everywhere. So He is omnipresent and omnipotent. That is not a word. If you do the meditation and you know this fact inside of you, that is called Ananya. But then the next word is Chintayantaha. If you Chintayantaha, the end of your chitta, the end of your antahkarana, the end of your outer and inner senses, your consciousness, like a prisoner of your sensory organs, your consciousness is the prisoners in your internal senses organs, like the mind, intellect and the mood. And then this unconscious condition, because your consciousness is covered by the Maya, that is a dark illusion is occurred inside of you, that is called ego. So, the Chintayantam, it means the Chinmaya Paramatma, which is present in every, even the electron and proton and neutron and positron and photon, everywhere He is presence. He is a micro than electron, proton, neutron, positron. So, when you know this thing and beyond, you go beyond your chittaha, your muda, your intellect. So this method of the spiritual practice, it is called Chintyanta. Mam. Mam means to me. Who is me? Nobody say that as I am a cloth, I am shirt or pant. Bring me that person in this world who say that I am pant, I am shirt, I am tie, I am hat. Nobody say. And nobody say that I am beard, I am mustache, I am eyebrow, I am nose. Everybody say my nose, my brow, my beard, my nose, my head. My is not me. My is separate from me. And everybody says my physical body is not good. I am ill. Whose physical body is separate from your real existence. Everybody says, oh my God, my mind is not working today. I am feeling very tired. Please meet me tomorrow. I will give you your answer tomorrow. Lo, yes. My mind. Mind is separate and you are separate. Your mind. No, you are not mind. Your mind. I am describing the mom. Mom, it means me. And intellect. Sometime your intellect fail in any activity. You are failed and accident happen. So after the accident, what you say? Oh my God, the brake was appropriate, but my intellect was failed. I do not put my feet on the brake. I put my feet in accelerator, and that was a very rapid action, I do not save this accident. So it shows that your intellect is not you. And many times you say with the politeness, my dear friend, my intellect is not working properly. I will do this sim tomorrow. I will describe this project tomorrow. Because your intellect has character of tiredness. Your intellect has a character of misremembering. Sometimes the intellect do not recall the knowledge. Because your intellect is the floppy of your computer of the brain, that is only the memory. Computer is good in comparison of your brain because the proper software is in computer. Computer can regain the memory, but many times you collapse your memory. I know many persons, they goes to check the lock of the door again and again. I know so many persons, they put their spectacles anywhere and they forget and they are searching the spectacles there. The Chunnumal and Ghannumal, they are sitting in the library. The Chunnumal was reading the book and take rest while, and he put his comb like this. And he forget where is his spectacles. Then after, he was searching the spectacles, all the library, all the almirahs, but he do not find, and he asking to the librarian, and librarian was a jockey person. He do not tell him that here is spectacle, but the Ghannumal said, spectacles on your head. Then the Chunnumal asked, where is my head? So Ghannumal make a clap on head, this is your head and this is your spectacles. So this is the joke, but your intellect is so temporary and so big. Once upon a time, the Sheikh Chilli was going on the street and a car hit the Sheikh Chilli, and Sheikh Chilli struck with the light pole on his head, and head injury happened. Then after he was admitting in the hospital and his wife came to meet. So Sheikh Chilli asked to the wife, oh sister, where do you live? And he was not able to identify his family members, and doctor asked the Sheikh Chilli, what is your good name? He said, I do not know. That is your intellect. And you are making the proud of your intellect, and you writing the books and reading the books and searching the God by the intellect. Intellect is so temporary. He can leave you by a slight strike on your brain, and when you sleep in the night, you do not know you are man or woman. Your intellect leave you in the deep sleep also. So how can you can reach to the God by your intellect and intellectual activities? So my dear friend, the chintyantaha, it is not this meaning that you are understanding. The chintanta is the superior meaning, because your languages, your words, they are not enough to describe the spiritual science of the God. Because your words and your meanings, they are not divine. Only a language that is near to the divineness, that is Sanskrita. But the Sanskrita is also not sufficient to describe the God. Because the God is beyond the Para Pashyanti Madhyama Bakery. Your own languages, the origin of your language, the come out your language, the feeling your language, the thoughts you're feeling your sensory organs, they are insufficient. Today, a person told me in the Facebook chatting, he told that he is my devotee, he is doing the meditation, but his family members, they are not such type of devotee and they do not do meditation. The family member asking, where is the God? So I answer him, if a person put a current of the light in the body and the person who is faced that current, and after put off the current, the person will ask, where is the current? Where is the current? A person just clap on the face, and a person who is bearing the clap, he say, oh my God, pain. So where is the pain? So you do not describe the pain, you do not describe the love, you do not describe your internal state of your life's feelings. How can you describe the God by the words? And if you know that you do not describe the God by the words, then why are you befooling the other person in the name of the chanting? Why you do not saying them, sit down and do the meditation of awareness and see inside your God? So if you are not supporting the truth, that it is very big crime against the God, and you are making the society blind and rigid and violent, and they will be revengeful with the real masters. They will not accept the real master teaching, even they will shut down the life of real masters. This is the setup of your world, because your whole world is doing the physical, mental activities in the name of the spirituality, and the making a big business of millions of dollars in the name of the God and the spirituality. I told my disciples and friends, do not be depend on the society for your food, cloth and the shelter. You should earn your money yourself. Then you do the practice of awareness of meditation. You know, many persons, they wear orange cloth and make the fool others, and make the big ashrams, and make the spread the wrong knowledge in the name of the spirituality. They are doing crime against God, because if you are right and you are become the parasite on the society in the name of the religious activities, then the Kabir was false. He was making the cloth, weaving the cloths and he was the Brahmavetta. He become and transform it into the God. If you are right and your path is right, so the great Saint Ravidas was false? No, he was making the shoes and earning the food for his family, and he was the Brahmavetta. If you are right, the Sandipani, the great master of Lord Krishna, he was wrong. He opened a school in the Ujjain, Gurukulam, and he was a teacher, a very nice teacher of all these things, the Brahma Vidya and other Vidyas. He was earning his food by the teaching disciples. So the several thousand examples, the Nanak, Dadu, the Kumbha, the Namdev, the several thousand examples, they was independent saint. But even you are depend on the society, or you are taking the money from the temple, or taking the money from the by the name of the donation for the God, and if you are not returning that money in the form of the good teaching and real spirituality, that your next birth will be very bad, even you are doing this work. Because nobody knows but you knows, because you have the Satchidananda Paramatma. He is the Sarvadi Sakshihutam. He is living in you. He knows you are doing wrong, if you accepting or not accepting. So my dear friends, this stanza is telling that if you are not Ananya, if you are not Chintanta, if you are not going out of your Antakarna, you are not trying to stand beyond the Maya, that is, you are not in the right path of the divine spiritual arena. I don't want to criticize anyone, but I want to put truth in front of you, and that was your decision, which is you want to choose. So the all chintans, all thinkings, all activities of the mind, all activities of intellect, all activities of mood, they are stopped and they are become cool and calm. Then you can see the inner side existence, and that is called the mirror-like pond, that is called the mirror-like ocean. When the ocean is stopped, when your pond is without waves, you can see the clear image of the moon. So the internal existence you can see when you go away from these all disturbing elements and you stand in the peace. My dear friend, in the Geeta, in Upanishads, in the Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavat, in the Vishnu Purana, in the Shiv Purana, in the Markandeya Purana, many holy books telling in the 1,000 times this fact that I am telling you. Because if a person is blind, he cannot choose. because he cannot see, he cannot select. After the enlightenment, the fact and the truth can shine in front of you, and then you can say that this is right and this is wrong. And without enlightenment, if you are telling by the reading of the books only, or hearing your seniors, there is not your experience, and you may be fooled and you may deviate this world in the wrong direction. In this Bhagavad Gita, the Lord Krishna say, Paritranaya sadhunam vinasaya cha duskritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. When the society take the wrong norms in the name of the dharma and avoid the dharma and kick out the real dharma, that condition comes very best, then the God comes and take avatar. But when the point is not reached the peak, the God send the masters for the welfare of their disciples, of seekers. So every enlightened master, you put their teachings, you see their teachings, the teachings will be same. Because the enlightened masters telling the truth, and truth is one. That what is that truth? The truth is that your existence is your God, He is your Atma, the all others is the Maya, and you should be conscious as an instant in your existence by the meditation of awareness. And if you do another thing, another activities, you will be caught in the Maya, and Maya will befool you and mesmerize you and hypnotize you and kick you in the death and birth cycle. You accept or not accept. This is the last truth. Because your Atma is the God. Your Atma is the existence. Your Atma is Krishna. A saint by Nanaka, he was putting the rope, the small plant of the rice by the bunch of plants here in the field. And a person came and asked Rabda Kipana, how can we know the God? So Nanak do not answer. Nanak put a plant and put in the field. So he asked again, Nanak do not answer. He put another plant and put in the field. He asked a third, fourth, fifth, sixth time, Nanak do not give him answer. Then he was very angry and he came to the near Nanak and carried the shoulder of Nanak and asked Rabda Kipana, how can we achieve the God? Because the Nanak was the greatest master. So Nanak said, Rabda Kipana, itho khanda, itho lagana. Rabda Kipana, it means how can you achieve the God inside of you? You turn your consciousness from the outer world to inner side of your presence inside. That is the teaching of the Guru Nanaka. And in the name of the spirituality, the person is teaching opposite. They are telling, do chanting, do dancing, read the books, put the loudspeakers, and make the noise all the night, and show the pump and show that you are very religious person, that is not real spirituality. Nanak opposed that. Kabir opposed that. Ravidas opposed that. Our all enlightened masters opposed that. It may be possible that a person make a good management in this world and he collect the many persons, they are very capable to advertise and gather the other persons, and he can make a very nice temples and ashrams, and they can gather millions and billions dollars money. It may be possible, and they can operate the eyes, the blind operating the eyes to others, so they're making the blinds. It may be possible, but it is not possible that you can achieve your internal existence by the outer activities of your sensory organs and physical body and your mind and your intellect. It is not possible, because God is beyond of this all. So this is the meaning of Chintyanta. Mom, I described that who's mom. Mom means the last stage when the Astavakra give the oath to the Janaka. And Astavakra say, the master Astavakra says, Janak, give me in the donation of your body, your mind, your intellect and your ego and your mood. The Janaka was the honest disciple. He given all these things. And what happened after it? When the Astavakra asked, what is remaining? So Janak says, nothing is remaining. So this nothing is remaining is existence. When you come out from the mind, intellect, mood and ego and physical body, then nothing is remaining, that only existence is remaining. When the cloud is not remaining, air is cool and calm, nothing obstruction in the sky, that you can see the blue sky. When you come out from ocean, a fish jump in the air, then he can see that she can see the ocean. So when you come out from the Maya, these are all the Maya, Mana, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara, physical and mental bodies. These are all the Maya. When you come out, then you can see that. You can, there is the no word, but then you can stand in existence. My dear friends, somebody will oppose this theory, because they told that existence the same inside and same outer side. But my dear friend, your every activity is going on inside, your digestion is inside, your seeing is inside, your hearing is inside, your breathing is inside, and only God you are searching outer side. How fool you are. If your all experience of senses, they are inside, so why not the God is deep in you? But only the seeker will accept this. And they are not seeker, they will not accept. No, they know. If they accept, their millions of dollars of business will be destroyed in the name of the religions. They will never accept. So, ye jana paryupasate. Ye means those persons, they are real lovers and the seekers of the God. Ye. This word is using for them. Janaha. Janaha. They want to know. Jana, it means जानने के लिए तैयार. They wants to know the God inside. They call Jana. Paryupasate. Pari. It means with the whole heart, with the whole capacity. They can sacrifice anything for this knowing. Pari. Upasate. Upa. It means the near. Pasate is means coming. They want to come nearer to the God. I want to give an example. There is a big fire, the long fire and the red hot fire. That fire is very, very hot, and all where the fire. And you throw a boot piece in the fire, or you throw a shoe in the fire, you throw any bad thing in the fire convert that thing into the fire. So don't care. If you are sinner, you are bad, you are anyone, anything, any caste, any creed, any nationality, if you are come to the near of existence, if you do the meditation, the existence is the bigger fire, the jnana nidagdha karmani, the fire of the knowledge is the highest fire. That fire will destroy your all karmas of the precious birth on this birth and the millions of the birth, and that jnana make you pure and purest. Pure and purest. So my dear friends, this is the meaning of the Paryupasate. Paryupasate, it is not that meaning that you take a mala and a cloth gomukhi and doing this type and seeing the cat is going for drinking your milk. You are just shouting cat, and this is not Paryupasate. It is not too easy, the Paryupasate. Paryupasate, it means you gradually go to nearer the God. Tesham nitya vyuktanam. If you do like that, then God is saying and giving the guarantee and giving the promises. If you are honest with the God and spiritual journey, and you surrender yourself for the knowing of God inside of you, at that time the God will help you. The English verse is that who help himself, God help them. If you do this thing, then you are nitya viyuktanam. You are doing the meditation regularly with the keen and calm observation. You are the consciously doing meditation, and then the day to day your awareness is growing. Then the awareness will save you. In the peak of awareness, the 100% is awareness, is the transformation into the God, and you are 100% aware. That time the miracle will be happen, and you will not be a person. You see like a person, but you are become the living God. You are become the Paramhansa. So this is Nitya Avi Yuktanam. Nityavi Yuktanam. It means the joining with the God regularly. Even the God is not you can see. Even the God you cannot feel, but you are seeing inside. Day to day, making your consciousness, consciousness and making consciousness in the path of awareness, and you will be aware about your physical activities. You will aware about your mental thinking. You will aware about the tricks of your mind. You will be aware about the changing your mood every time, then you will be separate from all these one day, and that is called consciousness. So that is called Nityabhiyuktanam. Yoga, it means the joining with the God, as the butter join with the milk, and the butter and the milk never separate, but it is the most precious thing that milk is joined in the milk, milk is drawn in the milk. You know, the God and you are not two. So when you stand in this extreme consciousness, you are transformed into the God, and you and God always one, because you was the blind, you do not know the real knowledge of the God inside, and you was befooled by the Maya, and you was in the shell of the Maya, as we put a butter in the capsule, iron capsule, and throw in the ocean, that butter cannot be met. So the Maya is covered you. That is called in the spiritual science avarana. When your avarana bhanga, when your Maya will be broke, you are God. You was God, you will be God. You every time God. So the God existence, it is called the Satchidananda Paramatma, is in you in the form of your Atma. So this stanza is telling in the last words, then the yoga. Don't worry. You will be definitely joined into the God. Nobody can stop your journey. Nobody can stop your journey. Because a real seeker, like a river Ganga, the Ganga goes to the ocean and nobody can stop the Ganga. The real seeker, like the sun, nobody can stop the sun. The real seeker is a very concrete and very strong person. He will be aware into the God. He will be transformed into the God, no doubt. So Krishna is telling, Yokshem Baham. It means he is present in the side in the form of Atma. So nobody, he is telling that I will hear, don't worry, I will hear. It is not meaning that the persons, they are become the beggars and they are snatching the money in the name of the God. I don't want to discuss about this matter, because the worst person, they are befooling the innocent persons in the name of the God. I never support them, and the Bhagavad is never support them. I written a Vedanta Bhagavad book, and after this completing this Geeta, I will give the discourse on the Bhagavad. When your ear will be open, what is telling Krishna in the Bhagavad, what is telling Kapila in the Bhagavad, what is telling Vamana in the Bhagavad, what is telling Narsingha in the Bhagavad, what is telling Narad in the Bhagavad. The Bhagavad is the pure Vedanta, like Geeta. But the professional persons, they are using Bhagavad to earn the money and making the fool, the lovers of the God. This is the greatest sin. This is the greatest sin. You are doing the activities, the name of the God, and taking the money and pots and cloths and ornaments. That is the love of the lover of the God, and you are using that love in the benefit of your earning. You are earning in the name of the God. That is wrong. You must put in front of them the real knowledge of God. But that is Atma Jnana. So in the Yogakshema Bhamam, the Krishna tells, don't worry, I am with you. If you do the meditation, I will help you. If you do the meditation, all the Maya is false. If you understand that all the Maya is false, if you do not give the importance to the Maya, you give the importance only me, then I will make you very strong. If you give the importance of the Maya, your family and other, and you do not do the real meditation, and day to day you will be come in the mind tricks, then this is your fault, not my fault. If you do the honestly the meditation, if you know that only the God is truth, other is the Maya, then nobody can stop your enlightenment, nobody can stop your liberation, nobody can stop your Atma Sakshatkara. You will become a liberated soul, and you will be transformed into Krishna, into Krishna, into Krishna. Thank you very much, my dear. We will put this discourse in the YouTube. Please subscribe my channel and listen my discourse if you like my discourse. And please help me to spread this knowledge. I want to make the peaceful world by the meditation. When a person will be the peaceful, pleasant, he will not do any crime, he will not go in the wrong activities. My dear friends, the number of persons they will do the meditation, the world will be a peaceful world, the world will be a pleasant world, the world will be a loving world, the world will be a crimeless world, the world will be a tensionless world. The medicine will not need to a person. The meditation become the medicine, and person become the healthy, wealthy and strong. I love you very much, all the persons. They are listening me patiently. Please, thank you very much.